45 Taiwanese foods we can live without. From mountains of flavor-shaped ice to chicken claws as big as your face, Taiwanese eating always comes with superlatives. Small eats and a lot of them are the big thing in Taiwan. The culinary philosophy here is eat often and eat well. Sure, that's an internationally accepted 3 meals a day dining format, but why be so limited when you can make like the Taiwanese and indulge in gourmet snacking at any time of the day? The Taiwanese capital, Taipei, has around 20 streets dedicated to snacking. Every time you think you found the best street side bao, the most incredible stinky tofu, or mind-blowing beef noodle soup, there's always another Taiwanese food shop there that surpasses it. The island's food is made up of the cuisine of the Minnan, Chaozhou, and the Fujian Chinese communities, along with Japanese cooking. It's a culinary love-in with diversely delicious offspring. Arguments about the best food on Taiwan risk ruining relationships and lifelong friendships. Food is serious, is respected, is all excellent in Taiwan. 1. Breast pork rice. Where there's a wisp of smoke from the kitchen chimney, there will be 卤肉, pork with rice. Goes the Taiwanese saying, the popularity of this humble dish cannot be overstated. 卤肉饭 is almost synonymous with Taiwanese food. The Taipei city government launched a breast pork rice is ours campaign last year after Michelin's Green Guide Taiwan claimed that the dish was from Shandong province in mainland China. A good bowl of 卤肉饭 comprises finely chopped, not quite minced pork belly, slow cooked in aromatic soy. There, aromatic soy sauce with 5 spices. There should be an ample amount of fatness in which lies the magic. The meat is spooned over hot rice, a little sweet, a little salty. Breast pork rice is comfort food perfected. 2. Beef noodle. You know a food obsession when it gets its own festival. Beef noodle soup inspires competitiveness and innovation in chefs. Everyone wants to claim the title of beef noodle king. From visiting Niu Baba for one of the most expensive bowls of beef noodle soup in the world, 10,000 Taiwanese dollars, or $334 to a serendipitous foray into the first makeshift noodle shake your spot. It's almost impossible to have a bad beef noodle experience in Taiwan. Lin Dongfang's beef shanks with al dente noodles in herbal soup are a perennial favorite. The street side eatery's secret weapon is a dollop of homemade chili butter added last. 3. Oyster omelette. Here's a snack that really showcases the fat of the land in Taiwan. You have got something from the sea and something from the soil. The eggs are the perfect foil, and the little oyster easily found around the island, while sweet potato starch is added to give the whole thing a gooey chewiness, a signature Taiwanese food texture. No wonder the soup was voted best snack to represent Taiwan in a poll of 1,000 Taiwanese by Global Views Monthly a few years back. 4. Bubble tea. Bubble tea represents the QQ food texture that Taiwanese love. The phrase refers to something that is especially chewy, like the tapioca balls forming the bubbles in bubble tea. It said this unusual drink was invented out of boredom. Liu Hanjie threw some sweetened tapioca pudding into her iced assam tea on one fateful day in 1988, and a great Taiwanese culinary export was born. Variations on the theme include taro-flavored tea, jasmine tea, and coffee, served cold or hot. 5. Milkfish. How popular is milkfish in Taiwan? So popular that it has its own themed museum in Anping that leads a milkfish cultural festival in Kaohsiung. The bony fish might pose a challenge for amateurs, but its love for its tender meat and economic price tag. Milkfish is prepared in numerous ways, in a congee porridge, pan-fried as fishbowl soup, or breast. For home-style preparation, retro izakaya-style restaurant Jen's Kitchen serves pan-fried milkfish with lime. A bowl of scallion, lard rice, and is a great complement. 6. Slack season 蛋仔 noodles. You have gotta love a place called Slack season, and it should be one of the first pit stops on any culinary trip to Taiwan. The iconic eatery originated in Tainan about a century ago. A fisherman sold noodles during the slack fishing season, and the joint became so successful he quit his original trade altogether. The signature bowl of slack season noodles is served in shrimp soup with bean sprouts, coriander, minced pork, and fresh shrimp. The bowl of comforting flavors is so addictive that a man from Tainan supposedly ate 18 bowls in a row at the restaurant. 7. Pan-fried bun. Like the fluffiness of cake and the crunchiness of potato chip, the pan-fried bun gives you the best both of worlds. The buns are made with spongy white Chinese bread that is pan-fried on the bottom. Break one open to reveal the moist, pokey filling. A Shanghainese staple, the Taiwanese version differs in two ways. It's slightly bigger in size, and it hits the pan upside down. 8. 挂包 is a hamburger Taiwan style. A steamed bun sandwich is a hearty filling of breast pork belly, pickled Chinese cabbage, and powdered peanuts. The filling is chopped to small pieces and mixed together so there's a bit of everything in every bite. Western hamburgers might benefit from the same treatment. Take a big mouthful and enjoy the salty, sour, and sweet flavors, and the greasy pork swimming in your mouth. 9. Iron egg. It's called iron egg because it's so tough. These chewy little eggs, dye black from the long breathing in soy sauce, are a highly addictive Taiwanese food, often made from quail's eggs. The protein balls are cooked for hours in soy sauce, then air-dried. The process repeated over several days until the snacks become tough and acquire the desired amount of chewiness. 10. Pineapple cake. This iconic Taiwanese pastry, mini pies filled with candied pineapples, is one of Taiwan's best food souvenirs. For one of the best pineapple cake experiences, try Sunny Hills, which use only local pineapples. The result is a darker filling, rougher texture, and a sour taste. The pies and other shops are filled with a mix of pineapple and chewable bits of winter melon. They have a fruity sweetness and a golden casing of crumbly, buttery pastry. Stores that replace pineapple completely with winter melon to cut costs are committing a big no-no. 11. Tempura. Tempura refers to fish paste that been molded into various shapes and sizes, deep fried and then boiled in a broth. Before eating, the pieces of solid fish paste are taken from the broth and smothered in brown sauce. Doesn't sound like much, but tempura delivers plenty of sweet flavor and chewy texture, making it a beloved Taiwanese food. The food is basically a Taiwanese take on Japanese udon, with more sugariness, tougher fish cakes, and a signature sauce. When you finish the bits of fish cake, there's more to come. Get some soup from the vendor and add it to remaining sauce in the bowl. Mix and drink the result flavor bomb. 12. Ba Wan. Ba Wan is a Taiwanese mega dumpling. Made with a dough of rice flour, cornstarch, and sweet potato starch, it looks almost translucent after cooking. Pork, veggies, and sometimes egg are stuffed inside and gravy poured on top. It's believed Ba Wan was invented during times of scarcity. The simple pork dumpling became a luxurious snack enjoyed only during the Lunar New Year festival. 13. Fried chicken. Taiwan deserves a special place in the fried chicken hall of fame. Not only has it made the giant fried chicken cutlet number 35 on this list, a cult classic, but its popcorn chicken is dangerously addictive. The chicken is chopped into bite-sized pieces, marinated deep in batter and deep fried. A generous sprinkling of salt and pepper complete the Moorish morsels. It's a ubiquitous snack on the city streets. 14. Flaky scallion pancake. There are few things more appetizing than the sight of a flaky scallion pancake being slowly torn apart. Add cheese and egg fillings to maximize the visuals. Devour this night market staple in a few bites and to ensure it stays steaming, hot, and chewy. 15. Oyster vermicelli. A bowl of grey oyster vermicelli should have a thick, flavored soup base, while the thin rice noodle and oysters retain their distinct texture. Some people add chopped intestines for a funky dimension to the soup. It's a gooey, slurpable dish with an intense briny taste. 16. Stinky tofu. This could be the worst premier love-it or hate-it snack, and Taiwan does it just right. The fragrant cube of bean curd is deep-fried and dripped with sweet and spicy sauce. If you hold your nose, it looks and tastes just like a plain old piece of fried tofu, with a crisp casing and a soft center like pudding. But what's the fun in eating that? Inhale deeply and relish the stench. The smellier, the better. 17. Sweet potato. Leaving taste, smell, and nutritional value aside, the sweet potato stands out for one particular reason among Taiwanese food. It's shaped a bit like the island. Taiwan-grown sweet potatoes are added to soup with ginger, roasted by street vendors in ovens converted from oil drums ground to a flour and added to other dishes to give texture, or fried into sweet potato chips. As long as the beloved root vegetable is in it, Taiwanese love it. 18. Shaved ice mountains. One good thing about the hot, humid, and stormy Taiwan summer is the excuse to eat shaved ice mountain. A pile of shaved ice is heaped with fresh fruit and flavorings such as mango pieces, juice, and sweet condensed milk. The result is super appealing just by looks alone. A more traditional take uses freshly made mini rice bowls. 19. Paper cakes. A must-try Rao Night Market. Paper cakes are crispy pastry pockets filled with juicy pork leg infused with an aromatic bite of black pepper. Baked on the wall of a clay oven, the pies are a delicious ode to the pepper plant. Eat more than one, or you have to wait again in a long queue for more. 20. Dumplings at Din Tai Fung Dumpling House. 小笼包may be a Shanghainese delicacy, but some argue the Taiwanese perfected. Taiwanese restaurant Din Tai Fung does its Shanghai comrades proud with its succulent pork soup dumplings. Din Tai Fung's bite-sized 小笼包 have a consistently high quality. Their pepper-thin wrappings hold rich hard broths and tender pork meatballs. Gasps can be heard intermittently at Din Tai Fung as diners breath the scalding hot soup, the squeeze out upon beating the dumplings. 21. Fishbowl soup. What's better than fresh seafood? Both of fresh seafood, of course. Look for homemade fish bowls in Taiwan. They tend to have more air in the bowl, thus allowing more broth to be soaked up. They also have a bouncier chewy. 22. Ribs stewed in medicinal herbs. This is the Taiwanese version of pai gu, the Chinese meat soup that's also popular in Singapore and Malaysia. In Taiwan, the soup is so cooked in Chinese medicine extracting the essence from pork balls and more than 14 nutritious herbs, roots, and dried fruits. It's yummy and good for you, too, especially for keeping warm in winter. There isn't much meat on the lean bones, but the point of the dish is the soup. Don't be shy to pick the bones up and suck the juice off. You might even be considered strange if you don't. 23. Goose. Geese bred on Taiwan farms are never wasted. From the skin to the blood, they are made into delicious dishes. Salted and smoky geese in Huangyi are revelatory. Every bite of the juicy goose meat with slightly smoked skin tastes like a pure celebration of poultry. Or you could try one of Bristol Lepong balls of steamed rice topped with goose, chili oil, and XO sauce. The rice grains rise and are an ideal vehicle for goose fat and flavor. 24. 顶边错. 顶边错 is a bowl of slippery rice flour pasta. Rice flour batter is poured along the side of a huge heated wok, sliding and spreading along the hot metal and forming slices of rice flour noodle. When dry, the sheets are cut into smaller pieces that become very thin and very chewy noodles when cooked as 顶边错. Wu Jia 顶边错 is a century-old family business. Its 顶边错 is served with handmade pork cakes, shrimp cakes, cabbage, daily, and bamboo shoots. 25. Taiwanese sausage with sticky rice. Taiwanese pork sausage alone is a superstar at night market, but when served as a snack translated as little sausage inside big sausage, is possibly unbeatable. It's like a hot dog, but instead of a bun, sticky rice is stuffed inside sausage casing to make an oversized rice sausage. Let's then slit open to stuff in a pork sausage, so it's a little sausage inside a big one, get it? 26. 马吉. These glutinous rice balls are soft as marshmallows and filled with sweet or salty things. The most traditional maji are filled with red bean paste and rolled in peanut powder, but in recent years strawberry jam, sesame paste, green tea jam, and peanut paste have become popular fillings. You can learn how to make maji at the Royal Taiwan Maji Museum. 27. Lantern soy sauce breadfruit. No matter what you choose from the Lantern Lu Wei fruit store, it's take on the taste of signature 5-spice soy sauce. It's a little sweet, not too salty, and very aromatic with cloves, star anise, cinnamon, and other spices. Pick your preferred ingredients, and the chef will cook it in a pot of special sauce. It's a perfect light meal before a big night out. You should expect it to wait in line, as the chef never rushes. He takes his time to allow the food to absorb the sauce. 28. Sun cakes. Originating in Taichung, the sun cake is just a flaky pastry filled with maltose, And yet this sweet nothing has come to represent Taichung City, and is a souvenir sought out by visitors. Countless sun cake shops flourish in Taichung, all claim to be the original store, but maybe it's time for them to shine. The genuine original sun cake store, Taiyang Bakery, closed down when the 68-year-old boss decided to retire. 29. Tube rice pudding. Sticky rice and Chinese mushrooms are filled with seasoning and stuffed into a bamboo tube together with pork and egg. The tube of rice is steamed again to further soften the texture until it becomes a cylindrical pudding. Daqiaotou started making its rice pudding in a stall under a bridge more than 4 decades ago. The business has since expanded, but the rice pudding stayed the same. You should be sure to add the homemade turnip, less sweet, spicy sauce to the tasty. 30. Taiwanese breakfast. 3 elements to start a day right with Taiwanese food include sim-sam flatbread, deep-fried Chinese donut, and soy milk. Blogger John H. from A Hungry Girl's Guide to Taipei says her favorite breakfast is from Fuhang. I love the thick sim-sam flatbread at Fuhang because it has a slight sweetness, a thin crispy layer, and soft center from coming straight out of the hot metal barrel. Many sim-sam flatbread are dry and flaky, but Fuhang's shows why there's often a half-hour wait layer on weekends. 31. Pig's blood rice pudding. The mix of pig's blood and sticky rice is stuck on the end of a stick like a lollipop. For the final Taiwanese touch, the pudding is coated in a sweet peanut powder. Basketball star Jeremy Lin show how named pig's blood rice cake as one of his favorite snacks on his recent visit to Taiwan. If it's good enough for Lin, it's good enough for us. 32. 3-cup chicken. 3-cup chicken is cooking in a cup of rice wine, a cup of oil, and a cup of soy sauce. To this Taiwanese culinary triumvirate is added fresh basil, chilies, and garlic for an irresistible combination. Some kitchens have a different definition of 3-cup chicken, involving a cup of wine, a cup of seasoned oil, and a cup of sugar. 33. 淡水 age. Age comes from the Japanese beverage, which are deep-fried tofu pockets. Taiwanese age are stuffed with mung bean noodles and sealed off with fish paste. A typical sweet spicy sauce completes the snack. The tofu soaks up the soup is cooked in, so each bite bursts with broth. Paired with a soy milk, the age makes a great savory breakfast. 34. 板条 flat rice noodle has such a rapid flowing that many Taiwanese will drive long distance in search of the most authentic boil. The thick, flat, slippery noodle made from glutinous rice are part of the Hakka culinary tradition and best sample in Kaohsiung Meinong district. Stir-fried bantiao with pork has a rustic taste and texture. Many find the dish more comforting when served in hot soup. 35. Hot-star large fried chicken. According to a Taipei Times report of 2011, Taiwanese devour more than 250,000 fried chicken cutlets a day, piled atop each other. They would make a chicken cutlet tower 10 times as tall as Taipei 101, the island's tallest skyscraper at 508 meters. Go to Hot Star for the original oversized chicken cutlet, the enormous slice of meat as big as your face. It's very moist with a crispy crust, a generous coating of fine spice powder, and pepper gives a kick. Starting as a small counter at the Shilin night market, Hot Star is now a Taiwanese food franchise present in Hong Kong, Malaysia, and Singapore. 36. Anything with cuttlefish. Taiwan gets a lot of cuttlefish, and the grill station spiked with cuttlefish schools can be found everywhere in the southern tip of the island. Also, a thick cuttlefish soup with herbs and veggies is a typical Taiwanese winter warmer. One of the best ways to enjoy the mollusks is fresh out of seawater, straight on to the charcoal grill. A smoky aroma dark grill marks glistening fur fish edges and dustings of salt and pepper make up the scene. 37. 爱玉 jelly. Very wobbly and hardly tasting of anything. 爱玉 jelly takes on the flavor of whatever it is eaten with. Add it to lemonade and shaved ice for a refreshing summer drink. The jelly gives the liquid a fun gloopy texture. 38. 皮蛋豆腐 Black, white, and thinly blend 皮蛋豆腐 isn't a likely candidate for love at first by friends, but after a few tries, it becomes a minor addiction for many eaters. 皮蛋, or century egg, is a duck egg preserved in clay with seasonings. With time, the egg white turns into a translucent black jelly, and the yolk develops a unique flavor. It's topped with sesame oil, vinegar, soy sauce, coriander, chopped spring onion, and sometimes pork floss. Mash it up and it's ready to eat. 39. Steamed spring roll. To describe it as a non-deep fried version of a spring roll would be unfair, as renbing, steamed spring roll was invented before the spring roll. Every Taiwanese household has its own recipe for renbing. During festival, families gather at the table to have a renbing wrapping party. Each person chooses their own fillings from a buffet and roast their own renbing. Besides serving delicious renbi, Xingye at Taipei 101 also offers an incomparable view of the city. 40. Spicy hot pot. And who wouldn't be? The bubbling pots of broth are filled with all sorts of Chinese herbs and spices to create a rich flavor for all the raw, fresh ingredients. The diners will dip into it. New hot pot places pop up in Taiwan every day, each with a gimmick to attract insatiable hot pot diners. There's all you can eat hot pot and yakinku served at the same table. There's bubble tea hot pot for the jaded, but it's an ordinary spice hot pot with quality ingredients that stands the test of time. While Taiwan's spicy levels don't come close to Chongqing's, they're pretty piquant. Head to perennial hot pot favorite and celebrate Dahedian for a grand Taiwanese hot pot experience. 41. Tiger Street Chicken Guap Bao. At many places, Tiger Street Chicken Guap Bao can be thought of as Taiwan's answer to the Big Mac, and an all-new restaurant in Kaohsiung. However, the humble dish gets an unscaled treatment. The restaurant uses pumpkin and edible bamboo charcoal powder to create a yellow and black strip bun, then fills it with deep-fried and braised chicken fillets in soy sauce and tomato sauce. The result is a sweet and sour flavor that's different from typical guap bao. 42. Chicken wing rice roll. The chicken wing rice roll makes the impossible possible. Eating chicken fried rice and in a night market with one hand. A boneless chicken wing is stuffed with fried rice and marinated in a heavenly combination of sesame oil and a secret sauce. It's so good it started a chicken wrapped rice craze in Kaohsiung Ruifeng night market, with various fillings such as kimchi, fried rice, and curry rice. 43. Giant pork ball soup. The best pork balls are made from fresh meat, hand ground, and pounded with a mullet until it attains a toffee texture. The giant pork ball in stock soup from Taipei's Ningxia night market are as big as a baby's fist. Their size, as well as air holes pumping in the meatballs during the pounding, locks in an amazing amount of the juice and flavor. The Chinese name illustrated the experience of eating one vividly. The literal translation is bursting juice giant pork balls. Pork balls are sometimes mixed with ingredients such as Chinese mushrooms and cuttlefish to enrich texture and add flavor. 44. Wu Baochun bakery breads. Bread in Taiwan? Seriously, we hear you thinking, but this isn't just any bread we are talking about. It's from Wu Baochun, a world banking champion with many award-winning loaves to its name. The bread that won the international baking competition Coupe du Monde de la Boulangerie in 2010 is the bakery's lychee rose bread. It made with mulled wine, lychee, and rose petals. Wu Baochun also won the Louis Lesser Cup in 2007 and a silver medal at the 2008 Bakery World Cup. Another signature of the store is Wine Long Yan bread with smoky Long Yan, fresh wine, and California walnuts. 45. 便当. A lot of Taiwanese have a love-hate relationship with Taiwanese 便当, a takeaway lunch box that packs rice with a main dish, usually a type of meat, and small, often unappealing, a side dish such as fried and preserved vegetable. It's a convenient, quick, cheap, less than $3, and a generally decent way to eat. 便当 isn't one of the most delicious food in Taiwan, but it's a staple for countless working parents and busy urbanites. Bandung with chicken cutlet is a good 便当 choice. Found at convenience store and major high-speed rail station around Taiwan.